So if you didn't see the Wednesday videos, it's summer. I've got my Loda Barnacles shirt, and today we're going to be talking about Nancy Drew Danger by Design. Last week we did Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. This week we do Danger by Design. Again, I don't have the box for this game, but we are getting closer, so the thumbnail will be the game. Also, I'll read you the character bios, and then I'll talk about what I like and dislike, and then I'll show you the smiley faces. So, Minette. Why is this famous couture designer acting strangely and wearing a mask? Unwelcome surprises and looming deadlines cause Minette to throw tantrums and fire employees. She's your boss, so watch out or else you'll blow your cover. Jing Jing Ling. A perfect size 12 with a taste for mint chocolate chip cookies. JJ was tricked into signing an exclusive fitting model contract for Minette. A little revenge could go a long way to satisfy someone who deserves her just desserts. Dieter von Schwesterkrank. As a famed photographer, Dieter dated Minette, but the romance fizzled. He also obsessively searches for his great-uncle's lost treasure. Is he trying to get revenge for his broken heart, or does he know the secrets of the Moulin? Jean-Michel Traquenard. The critical voice when it comes to fashion, a writer of nasty reviews for Glam Glam magazine. This author is unpopular and scorned as a conceited niece-newts by some. Having the power to shape the fashion industry can corrupt and lead to some reckless behavior. I also don't speak German, so if I said that word wrong, I apologize. Heather McKay. She endures the nightmare that is Minette to gain a foothold in the fashion industry. After all, the quickest way to the top is to steal trade secrets, dethrone the reigning queen, and appoint yourself as the successor. And again, all these character bios I get from Her Interactive, so they were pretty cutthroat this time. Anyway, so there's a mask at the top, but we'll get to that later. So the letters and the music, common theme, Nancy's room. I like Nancy's room. This is where, you open up into the game and it shows her room, and it's really neat and really nice in there. Scrapbook. I love going through the scrapbook. This is where you'll have the opening where there's a scrapbook and you can read all the past cases in there. Temper tantrum. The game opens right up on Minette having a temper tantrum. It's a bit like a toddler, actually. Except for the laughing part at the end, but it's a bit like a toddler. Tea therapist. Minette has a tea therapist. They might exist, I don't know, but I don't think they exist. I mean, I'm taking psychology and I've never heard of anybody studying to be a tea therapist. I could be wrong. Minette stuff conversation is really funny, where she's like, go out and buy stuff. Stuff that's just like this stuff, but different. And she's like, I want stuff. And it's like, okay. Toilet hack. So when you need to pick up fabric photos from Dieter to take to Jean-Michel. And you can flush his toilet 10 times and then the fabric photos are done. And I do that because otherwise you have to do the puzzle in complete darkness. And I've never been good at it. And I blow up so many times because it's working with chemicals. But also when you flush the toilet the first time, Dieter says, help yourself. So I just, Painting reproductions. Illegal? It's like a face. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so painting reproductions. Illegal with an face? Oh my god, guys. Okay, so funny story. I don't know if the camera picked that up. Okay, so usually when I go to, so this is a tangent. When I go to hang up that phone, you press the talk button, because it's just telemarketers, right? So you press the talk button, and then you're supposed to press it again to hang up and do it, but I pressed it once to get to stop ringing, and then I put it down. I heard a man talking on the phone. I was so scared. I thought it was a ghost for a second. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so the painting reproductions, illegal with that face, because there's a guy with a hook hand in the park, and he's like, you can paint reproductions for, like, money, and I'm like, isn't that illegal? The mouths. So there are mouths in the park, and I love them so much, and they make me laugh, but they're like, ooh, ee, ah, ah, ooh, ee, like, it's great. Baking the cookies. I like baking the cookies. I like putting ingredients together, even though math is abusive. I love putting this stuff together. I do have trouble finding out some fractions, like where it's like 2 1/4. I always have to get help with that because I don't really know, but I love baking the cookies. The dodo box. So there's a dodo box puzzle that we do to get to see Minette's threatening letters, and I like doing the dodo box puzzle. Reading the letters. I also like reading her threatening letters, which aren't very threatening. Hiding from Paris police. So we have to go into the catacombs, into the tunnels, and obviously the Paris police, not a fan of that. I get anxiety from it because, you know, if you don't get to the tunnel that you need to be in quick enough, they'll catch you, and yeah. Finding bottle. Personal best. So you're supposed to find a bottle so you can get the decoder from the guy in the park. So you need to give him a bottle, so he'll give you the decoder. And finding a bottle of Mouton Forte, I have never found this bottle this quickly in my entire life. Usually I'm lost underwater. Catching cockroaches. Usually I'm really bad at that too, but this past time playing was my personal best. Yeah, you have to catch cockroaches in Minette's office. And if you do it for long enough, my favorite song, Wistful, plays. Parfaits. I like making parfaits. For those of you who don't know what parfaits are, it's kind of like ice cream, kind of. Usually get caught by police. With the tongue out. I usually do get caught by the police in the Paris catacombs. So yeah. Paint bomb, personal best. I've also never done the paint bomb that quickly in my life. Also, when you do the paint bomb, Minette isn't in her office, but she's talking. In my game, you can either get it when Minette is in the office and she's speaking to you, or you can get it when she's not in the office and she's still speaking to you. It's weird. Minette game. So, the game is, she plays this online game that is made by Jane from Curse of Blackmore Manor, and yeah, that game is, I think that's what she's saying. Yeah, because why else? Noisette's letter. I love Noisette's letter about why she hit the stained glass. Fighting the culprit. You need to know how to do, I can't remember the name of the martial arts right now, but I think it's like Ichido or something, but you need to know how to do it. Actually, let me look up what it is. Yeah, Ichido. So, I just need to look at that. So fighting the culprit. Nancy has trash talk, and it's so funny. It's like, I fought imaginary elves that were stronger than you. Okay. Minette is very pretty. without her mask, she is very pretty. I'm not going to tell you anything else about that. The awards and the trailer has Ghost Dog music for the next game. So I didn't even show you the characters. So let me do that really quickly. So this is Minette. This is JJ Ling. Jing Jing, I guess. Dieter. Jean-Michel. And Heather McKay. And Heather McKay looks exactly like my sister, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, let me show you the smiley faces. So first, this is Lisa or Murphy, depending on what the gender of the mask is. And hold on, I'm covering up the culprit's name while I show you these. Yes, Minette is pretty. I don't need to cover that up because Minette is pretty. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Next week we will talk about the creature of Kapu Cave. And we're getting close to where I am. I am at game 22, you guys. So I am breezing through the games. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!